Meditation has been around for thousands of years. The earliest documents recorded, which involve meditation, were found in around 1500 BC and involve the Hindu tradition of Vedantism. However, historians argue that meditation has been around since 3000 BC. Between 600 to 500 BCE, other meditation forms began to be developed by Taoist China and Buddhist India. Between 400 to 100 BCE, the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali was compiled. The book aimed to outline the 8 limbs of yoga. The Bhagavad Gita was also written in this period. This book discussed the philosophy of yoga, meditation, and the practice of living a spiritual life. In the year 300, the practice of meditation began to spread westward via the Silk Road. This meant that meditation began to affect religions such as Judaism. Dosho, a Japanese monk, discovered the art of Zen on a trip to China in 653. And upon returning to Japan, he introduced meditation. From here, the practice began to go rapidly in Japan. Throughout the Middle Ages, the practice of meditation developed into many religious traditions as forms of prayer. An example of this would be Jewish meditation. In the 18th century, meditation began to take off in Western culture. Then in the 19th century, there was a huge rise in popularity for meditation when the book Tibetan Book of the Dead was released in 1927. Then, in 1979, the MBSR program was founded in the US. The program used meditative techniques in order to help patients with chronic diseases. This shows the clear health benefits of meditation. Since this, meditation has grown wildly. It plays a central role in many different religious traditions and rituals, in addition to helping individuals manage stress and overall well-being. As you now know, meditation has been around for thousands of years and is diverted from its religious roots. I am lucky enough to interview Carlin Clark in the next clip, a meditation teacher located in Henley-on-Thames. With her help, I may be able to find out why meditation is becoming so popular so fast.
I think meditation means to me just actually quietening your mind. We all live at such a pace, we're all visually stimulated by everything that's going on in the world. So I think for me it definitely means just finding a moment of stillness and calm and letting things go. But I think teaching meditation is people have such busy minds and they believe their thoughts are them, where thoughts are just thoughts. So I think it helps people realise they can observe their mind, and the more they practice, they can let those thoughts go.
Awesome.
Freeing my mind.
Oh gosh, I started teaching yoga 35 years ago. So then I was just really very much teaching the physical postures. Where actually yoga started before BC. There's been pictures found in caves, but actually yoga started as just sitting and meditating. That's what it was originally. And it's only in the last 500 years that postures have been brought in. So it's really an ancient way that the Indians and the Chinese actually, you know, the old yogis of India became that they quiet their mind and they just lived in the moment.
Very depressed. And CBT, doing the CBT, there was mindfulness in it, and I found it very helpful. And I come here for the relaxation.
No, it's definitely not religious. Anybody can meditate. Basically, everybody has a mind. Everybody can learn to be quiet in their mind. And it doesn't mean just sitting, being quiet and thinking of nothing. I think if you're doing something, like if you're making a film, you're focusing on being in the moment with something.
Yeah.
So you're being with all your senses in that moment of time. You're not living in the past or the future. And the same as if an artist is painting. If you're sat reading, you're in the moment. Where a lot of us spend time in our heads rushing backwards and forwards to the future and the past, fleetingly passing through the real moment where we actually live.
I'm a Quaker, so I've had meditation, it's sort of meditation in my life. But I found Buddhism and some of the helpful, and I do a mixture. I feel it's a mixture.
It helps me appreciate every moment and live in that day. I'm not saying I can live in every moment, and we all have, you know, things to get doing next. But I think definitely it helps me, brings me down, keeps me grounded to what's real in the world.
It's helped me calm down a lot, and it's helped me find my breathing, because I breathe up here when I'm stressed.
I think a lot of people, it's a way of letting go of stuff. People carry so much, even from their childhood, you know, beliefs about themselves, that they're not good at anything or the way they look. And it actually allows people just to focus on who they are at the moment now.
So now I know where meditation came from and why people do it, but I still need to try it myself. According to News Medical, in order to meditate you need a quiet setting, comfortable or poised seating position, a passive but receptive attitude, and an object of focus, or otherwise known as a mantra. So for 3 days I'm going to try out meditation. I'm going to see if I enjoy it and if I want to carry it on. I'm going to monitor the effects that it has on me.
Eventually.
Okay, so that was my first day of meditation, and I think it went really well, to be honest. The experience was different to how I imagined it. But it was actually quite calming, and I found myself, recently I've had a lot of exams, so I've been able to, with that, it just allowed me to like space out for 30 minutes, just relax. It's really nice. So yeah, I'd say day one was really good. Sometimes I struggled on keeping like concentrated on what we were doing and on the mantra, but I think in general yeah, it was quite good, so hopefully same thing tomorrow.
What? Tomorrow.
Alright, so yesterday was a bit different experience, so I'm curious to see if today will be any different when I meditate, because obviously as you get better I assume that you begin to master it more, you know, it gets a bit easier. So because yesterday, you know, I struggled keeping my concentration all the way through, so I'm going to try it again now, and yeah, I'm just going to see how it goes and I'll tell you afterwards.
One eternity later.
So that did feel much easier to do today. Yeah, I don't know if it's because I got better or what, but I'm really curious to see what it's like tomorrow, if it's any different from today. I think it may be because I'm getting better at it, so yeah.
Day 3.
Right then, day 3 of meditation. I'm curious to see if it's going to be the same experience again or if it's going to be different, so let's try it.
So
much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Meditation was certainly an interesting experience for me. I think that I will continue it because what it's done, it's helped me deal with the stress that I've had from my exams this term. I would definitely recommend meditation to anyone because of the clear health benefits that you get from it, and I think also it's helped me deal with the stress, and I think it can help you as well.